Just another crypto hoarder, Clif Desmond, along with you here once again. And I believe that I have found my comfort zone. I've found my purpose for being amongst you folks who are interested in cryptocurrencies and how the world is changing and how a lot of folks want to be ready for some big event where all of a sudden everybody's going to get filthy rich. Well, I'm here to help you with that thought because that's a thought that leads to great disappointment, especially if you're brand new to cryptocurrency. So let me encourage you during these little slopes that take place as you watch the price of your crypto from day to day go up and down, up and down, up and down. Oh, that's way too far down. Oh, no. And then, well, all the steam starts to release and things start happening around you that are uncomfortable because, well, your nerves have been itched a little bit there. It's a big disappointment when the numbers go down. It's only natural. But don't be discouraged too quickly. And what can an old man tell you and share with you that would encourage you? Well, that's patience, and you'll have to learn that on your own, unfortunately. I could tell you 1,000 stories, but you don't need to listen to me what I've got to say about all the things in life you go through every day. You're going through it, not me. And I understand that your life is going on as well as your focus on your cryptocurrencies. There's a lot of rip-off tricks going on out there right now. There are some scams that I've seen, you've seen, and I think I may have shared one that I may have uncovered. It was a big one. And then there's always that question that somebody has to come out of nowhere and just ask you out of the blue is, well, where's the real money? How much when you make money with crypto? Where's the money at? The money is in the process. And when you plant a seed, you don't get the full 200-year-old oak tree. Here in Florida, there are a lot of old oak trees. You got a lot of big old oak trees that have taken many years to flourish into the majestic shadow creators that they are, and they're wonderful. But it takes time. You don't go from the acorn to boom, an oak tree. That would be cool, but not really, because by the time the oak tree has really gotten big, you'll remember when it wasn't that big, and you'll start realizing that, oh, age is catching up. Yeah, okay, so how do you channel your own patience? You see, what I like to do is I like to follow my instincts. Now, instincts are a word that I can use that won't spook you if I told you what it's also known as. But instincts are wonderful things. The bird, you know the story of instincts. Why do birds know where to fly south? How do they know which way south? How do they know where to go back? How do they get back? All that stuff is instinct, right? Okay, humankind was created with instinct as well. However, if you use your instincts too well, you'll be criticized and sometimes often despised because, you know, if a person is unindoctrinated, unattached from all the politics and all the aspects of life today, you know, there's a lot of unnecessary pressure we put ourselves to just trying to contemplate it all. So, my information for you would be to just first and foremost, and we do this on other programs, but just learn to breathe. Now, breathing is approved by the FDA. Is it? It should be. I think it is. I don't think it ever needed approval. However, most medical experts, and I'm not a medical expert, nowhere near it. Most medical experts agree that breathing is essential for life itself. So, how does breathing and proper breathing get you into the relaxed state of mind that you might need to be in so you can contemplate everything before you try to figure out how in the world are you going to make it through this with patience. Patience isn't free. It always seems to cost something. No, it doesn't. You learn patience by going through things that kind of help you learn how to be patient. You go through some stressful, hard times. You know, everybody's gone through something, and what my most recent was medical issues. You know, there's nothing that can keep you down worse than medical issues, especially when you're wondering if you're ever going to get the help that you need at the time. And then, thank goodness, we're all here today, right? But my advice to you, if you're watching the candles. The green candles are going up. Oh, yes, green candles. There's a song in there somewhere, Green Candles. Yeah. But that's a whole other level of my website, Clif with one F, clifdesmond.net, and where you can select from whichever phase that you want to go into. There are 3 parts when you enter clifdesmond.net, and you can select those that you prefer to take a look at, like just another crypto hoarder. I'm going to try to do everything I can to encourage you to just keep on hanging in there a little longer, because, you know, they're going to string us all along, and we know how it works. It goes up, it goes down. It's sort of like dribbles if you were watching it in high speed. You know, those little lines that you watch. It's dribbling. It does that. Oh, that's a good bounce right there. Bounces right up, and then it goes back down to a dribble, and then kind of dips down a little bit. It feels real good when it goes way up. But then, of course, when that dip starts, you go, oh, no. And I've heard people who are very disappointed in selling all their XRP off. I saw a couple tweets that people had put out about they'd sold their XRP, and it's like, you know, and not too long ago, in fact, it was maybe just last week, I'd mentioned, you know, if it ever gets down to 50 cents again, it might be your last chance to ever get it, 2 for $1 on something that has the potential of doing so well. But it's not an overnight thing. It has to build, it has to grow. You have to keep inviting your friends to get involved with XRP if you want. That's my preference is the XRP. I like a few other coins, and I'm kind of playing along with some here and there, and every now and then doing what the big cats out there do. Every once in a while, you know, you have a couple of alternative coins that you're working along with what you're focused on, which is XRP for me. I was actually able to increase on some of those little investments on some of these other altcoins, and wow, I was able to get more XRP when it dipped down to under 40 cents. Yeah, when it gets low, buy more, and then just sit on it and ride it. If you look at it once a day, don't let once a day be too much for you. Okay, you can't let your emotions go all out of control to react to everything. So be careful watching the candles. They're exciting to watch. Yeah, sure, look at them. Go to Fiat Leak and check out whatever you want to look at. We've shared it with you here on this show in previous episodes. I think we went in, and I don't know if we showed what the USD, when you put in fiatleak.com/XRP, it shows you what XRP is doing. Well, if you take that /XRP and blank that out and make it say XLM, you'll get to look at Stellar. Okay. And then if you back that out and type in USD, you'll get to see all the nations of the world all the way around the edges of the screen buying whatever coins that they're buying. It's all coming into the U.S. from all directions, and you get to watch what Bitcoin's doing. You can see the big gold bubbles coming up from the bottom because Bitcoin is located down in that lower part of the screen, and XRP is at the top around the same area, and all the other altcoins from all over the world are there. And in the USA, USD, we're buying a lot of different kinds of crypto. There's a lot of crypto going on. Now's a great time to get into any kind of crypto that might interest you right this time. And I always run into somebody who says, "Oh, but it's all a scam." What if it's all a scam? Okay, look, there are some scams out there. and there are ways to avoid them. You got to listen carefully to some of these folks out there that are explaining to you on YouTube about it. Because I don't know all the technical aspects of it, but I do know basically that what we have is some scammers out there, and that would indicate to me that it must be worth something. The bad guys want to steal it. So it's a good value. Hang in there. I know you can do this. We'll do this together. If you join me, hit the like button. The subscribe button would be nice. It would help me out on the algorithms to get out there enough to maybe gather a few more friends over there on YouTube and Twitter, places like that. Just another crypto hoarder, Clif Desmond, thanking you for letting me spend a little time with you today.